Remembering everyone you meet isn't easy, right? We meet so many people, yet truly connecting seems so hard. Why? Because it's about more than just names and numbers. I've got a method that turns casual meets into lasting bonds. Curious? Keep watching. So, yes, that was written by ChatGPT, but I feel that it is a great way to pull you into this video so I can teach you about my social support network method. And before I get into it, why did I start it? Well, over a year ago, I left my partner. We reconnected, thankfully, but I left my partner for a short period of time and I felt lost and disconnected from the world and the people that I had been connected to in the past. So when I had an advertisement come up on my phone that shared a way to become a better warrior in life, whether you're male or female, I jumped at the opportunity to get the book and the video course to help me become a warrior in my full warrior self. And part of it was connecting with people individually and intimately through text, voice, what have you. And it dramatically improved my relationships with people. Now, I want to help you develop the relationships that you have in the world as well. And this, I believe, there are many ways to do it, and I want to help you get started on your journey. I don't believe this is the only way. So if this doesn't resonate with you, that's all right, but I hope you can take some key points away in your journey to developing relationships in your life. So the common challenges in building a support network is feeling overwhelmed, like I was, not knowing where to start, like before I got that book, and maintaining connections, which is difficult to do, especially if you're a hermit like myself and prefer to spend most of my time by myself. And so if you find yourself being like a hermit too, uh, share that in the comments so I can reply to you and connect with you about that journey because that's something I can talk a lot about, but not today. So to get started, I want to share with you how I do this. I create a spreadsheet on Google Sheets. Very simple. I will have different attributes at the top. I'll freeze the top row so that when I develop the list of people, it always keeps that at the top. I'm not going to show you the spreadsheet today. I can say that for another video. Let me know if you want to actually walk you through this. We can also get on a one-on-one call where I can help you develop this and we can talk more about the little intricacies. I'll tell you more about that later in the video. So the first attribute is the last date of contact with the person, and then which is good for maintaining connections. So if it's been over a month, you can reach out to the person, or if it's been a year, make sure you reach out to that person. And then the name, first name and last name in one category, so you remember the person's name, of course. And then I have a contact for checkboxes to see if do I have their contact information. It's just a checkbox. I'm not putting their contact information on the sheet, so I can, you know, share the sheet that I have with other people and it won't show their contact information. So if you want to keep track of people with their phone number, their email, or their physical address, just one of those is good to make sure that you have connection with the person and you can contact them. And then I have the origin source. So how did I meet the person? That's good for way down the line, 5, 10, 20 years from now. Someone asks, hey, how did you guys meet? Well, I don't know. Oh, let me check my sheet. Do, 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 do. And you find it. It's like, oh, met through Joe and Sally. So that's a cool way that will be more fruitive, beneficial in the long term. And then I have so origin source and then local. I have a checkbox to see if they're local, if they live around me. So if you move, obviously a lot of those checkboxes will change. But to know whether or not someone lives around you is the difference between knowing if you can just stop by their house and drop off a letter, or if you want to mail them a letter if they live far away, or different ways to stay in connection with them. So I think that local checkbox really helps me keep track of like where people live in relation to me, if they're close or far. And then the last one is the relationship category. So family, friend, or if they're in a organization, workplace, and also leads. So if you're a business person like myself and trying to keep track of people who are interested in what you have to offer, you know who they are, and you have a way to contact them, this is where I put them as a lead in my support network sheet so that I know that I can talk to them about what I do in the world and I can offer them my services. Obviously, get their permission if you're going to start sending them mass marketing, but it's as a beginning business entrepreneur myself, I will individually reach out to people at a personable level so that it doesn't seem like I'm sending out mass like newsletters inconspicuously. I want to uh, move on from here because you might not be a business person at this very moment, and I will carry on. So I hope that addresses how to develop it. If you don't know how to use Google Sheets or a spreadsheet, you can Google videos about how to, or you can YouTube videos about how to do that. But it's pretty straightforward, and there's different ways you can play with it and make it fancy. But I keep mine completely simple. I don't do a whole lot. I do some color coding, which is fun, but it's not necessary. So yeah, I invite you to start your own spreadsheet and to at least put 10 people on the list. Now, I hope you can put at least 20, 50, or 100 people, but start off with 10 people. Just get the 10 people that you see the most, get them on there. And what you can do is you can right click on their name in the box, or there's other ways to do this too. But if you go right click in their name on Google Sheets, you can use that cell within the spreadsheet to put in notes. So whatever you know about the person so that it doesn't clutter up the what the spreadsheet looks like. So this is for important information about the person that you want to keep in connection with, um, and conversations that you want to have with the people or that you have had to keep that in your memory so you don't forget things, especially if you build it over a long period of time, which is really smart to do. Especially as myself, who I meet people daily, I meet new people every day, and so I want to keep track of what I've talked about with that person so I can bring that up next time I talk to them. Another category within the relationship is influencers. And so, like myself as a YouTuber, there are many other YouTubers. I have a few people that I put on my list as people that I want to regularly check in with and with videos that they produce so that I can level up myself. Oops, sorry. I can level up myself personally and professionally over time by going back to their videos because I see a few key people, as people that I want to glean knowledge from and adapt my ways of being over time. And that'll change over time as well. So I'll encourage you to add me as, if I'm not your friend or family or neighbor, to put me as a YouTuber or influencer, creator, guide, um, coach. I'm also a health coach. So if you want to talk about health, we can get on a call about that too. This video is particularly for the people. Right now I have one person, but it is for people on my pocket coaching. So if you want to get on my pocket coaching program, then I'll have a link in the description below, as well as a pinned comment with a link towards my Calendly scheduling, so we can have a one-on-one conversation about your social support network, about getting into my pocket coaching, or just a consultation or a connection call so that we can chat, because this is the beginning of my journey. Right now I have less than 50 subscribers to my YouTube channel and I want to grow. And so I'd love to connect with my early people like yourself, especially you because you're here today. But in this 2023, before the new year, if you're watching this in 2024, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching and use the link below to connect with me. I will In our connection call, we can talk more about developing your support network, the ins and outs of connecting with people. There's a specific method I like to use to reconnect with people and rekindle relationships that feel like they have dwindled. Is sending them a text is simple. You can do a voice text as well, but to acknowledge them, hey, I see that you did this, and honor them for being a human being, Honor them for being a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a friend. Honor them for being alive. Different ways to honor someone. I've even drawn personal artwork and taken a picture of that and sent that as a way to honor them. And then say I love you. Express love in any way. I mean, I know it can be weird with coworkers, but trust me, if you express love to someone after you acknowledge and honor them, they will appreciate it. I've had way more beneficial feedback than not. And even if it is awkward, it's good practice. So things like that we can talk about more in detail if we get on a call together, when we get on a call together. And I will follow up with a video, with another video about this, because this is a big topic I will come back to repeatedly, is developing a social support network so that we can develop our support networks together. If you're watching this, that means you are most likely on my Pocket Coaching. And if you haven't, please, let's have a conversation about that and see if we can get you started with that. Otherwise, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive these videos as you feel like watching them. And I invite you to comment below what you liked most about this video. And if you have any questions, I really want to connect with you. So please do schedule a conversation. Even if you already are connected with me, just schedule a session with me. In the future, my schedule will get very, very busy as I progress in life. And I want to be able to share the success stories of developing this support network. And this is just the beginning. So I am excited that you are here. I will engage with the comments, so please do comment below. And I want to create this community around building and maintaining support networks, because we are all here to grow and thrive together on this world, and we can only create the peace in the world as we share the peace. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like this video so it can reach more people and I can help more people develop their support networks. The more people that develop their support networks, the happier a place will be on this earth, good green earth, for us all to live and thrive together. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.